So my mentor just recently educated me on one brand new sales strategy that can obviously be used in 2025, and that's like a completely new method. Brand new sales strategy that's gonna help you stop sounding like every other salesman ever that you probably faced. So, to break it down even more for you, you can notice that whenever you're on a sales call, whenever you're in the DMs, whenever is someone setting you, or even if you're setting someone else up for the call or for the closed deal in that sales call, you're always basing your pitch around their goals, around their pain points, and you might ask questions like, what's the goal you're trying to achieve by the end of this year? What's stopping you from achieving it? You obviously, by asking this question, trying to leverage the fact that they're struggling with something, and then by them telling you what they're struggling with, they're also telling themselves, so it kind of becomes logical for them to go with your solution. And I don't know what's keeping up at night. I face those multiple questions, but the thing is that everyone is using the same playbook: pain, pain, pain. Everyone is basing their pitch around pains. So, just a quick story time. Just recently, one guy reached out to me, obviously cold outreach, and I respect that because I'm also a guy that's always gonna use cold outreach as, let's say, instead of paid ads, simply because by cold outreaching to certain people, you can just directly decide who you want to talk to, and obviously, if your opening is good. But, anyways, I replied to him because I always give the chance to those guys that are being direct, and 5 messages in, he stopped being direct, and I could already see where the conversation was going. How much money would you lose if you don't find a solution for my specific problem? Do you think you're using your list to the best of your ability? He was actually one guy that's selling something regarding the emails. By the way, I do have my email list, but it's not my main focus at the moment. But you see, it got to the point where no one is going to answer those questions in the DMs anymore. And quite frankly, I just started ghosting on him. Because if you're gonna sell me, please just sell me. I don't have time for these robotic conversations. And the reason I'm saying robotic conversations is that exact same reason I repeated earlier: pain, pain, pain. Everyone using the same framework. Just pain, and that's it. And that's actually what I'm gonna dive into in this video about brand new sales strategy, where instead of leveraging pain points, you're gonna start leveraging their future pleasures. You're gonna see why. One, I would say, quote that I found somewhere on the internet was, in a world where everyone is following each other, it's really hard to be different. And also, just recently, I talked with one of my prospects in my DMs, and he told me that I stand out from all the other jerks just cold DMing him. And this is exactly what I told him. In a world where everyone is following each other, it's really hard to be different, and it's even harder to prove yourself that you're not like all these other jerks out there, right? And that's why you need to flip the script completely. Instead of focusing on pain points, you should start focusing on future pleasures. Why am I saying that? I'm saying that because future pleasure is equally emotional as having a pain. Especially if you're coach for a B2C offer, let's say you're a fitness coach, or even better, you're helping other people make money similar to me, like I'm doing with my appointment setting program with my setter sons. And one question that you can ask is, how amazing will it feel when you get there? Implying that they will surely get to their end goal without question. But before you ask that question, instead of reminding your prospect about what's going wrong, you need to start making them excited about where they could be by painting the picture of their dream future, by exactly asking this type of question. And the thing is that by asking those kinds of questions, like I've said, you're implying that they will surely get to their end goal, but only with your solution. And by doing so, you're gonna present your solution as the only solution in the world that can make that future pleasure a reality. The thing is that we all have pains, we all have struggles, we all have certain problems that we face in our life or in our business, depending once again on which type of coach you are. But yeah, I can't express enough how important it is to be different than all the other guys. And I can't lie, I really appreciated that prospect of mine in my DMs saying that I'm completely different than all of the other guys. And by the way, he has about 25, 30,000 followers at the moment, and I can imagine how many people are actually reaching out to him on a daily basis. And like enough proof that he thinks I'm a bit different than all the other guys is in the fact that he actually was bothered to reply to me. So, you might know that indirect approaches also like have a better reply rate. But in a B2B space where, like I said, everyone is just following each other, everyone is selling just for the sake of selling, you just need to be direct. I've noticed in that guy's example, I've noticed that people definitely now at the end of 2024, and I'm sure that in 2025 it's gonna be even like more developed, that the people in B2B space will appreciate those being direct for two reasons. First one is obviously just because they're not taking any BS roads like these ones, what's stopping you from achieving it, and trying to lure them in. And the second reason is because you're just not gonna be wasting any of their time. They're gonna appreciate you even more. And that's the approach that you, I mean, not you, but all of us need to be taking in 2025 before it actually gets saturated like these leveraging pain points thing. And even though I just wrote like this short one page paragraph in a Google Doc, I'm sure you know how important it is to just take the different route when talking to your prospects. So yeah, pretty short video. Just wanted to express myself and put it out there just so the people know that besides my mentor, I was one of the first ones that actually dove deeper inside this future pleasures method. And also in my notes, I wrote down few things. When it comes to collecting a lead, this is a way that you can actually use to collect a lead. And when I say collect a lead, that means that as soon as you reach out to someone, there shouldn't be any intentions from you in selling your services to them. And it's gonna help you in a long run. Why am I saying that? Because once you collect the lead, by the way, what's the lead? Like Alex Hormozy said, the definition of a lead is someone that you can directly contact at any point in time and offer them your services. But the thing is, when you're trying to be too pushy, when you're trying too hard to sell them, you're gonna lose that lead forever. But when you're taking this other road of being different and genuinely trying to help them get to their future pleasure, to their desired state, you have a long-term lead. And even though at that specific point in time you don't maybe sell to them, but you can simply add them into CRM, you can drop a follow to them and just pretty much, like I've said, contact them at any specific point in time once they maybe feel it's the right time for them to go with your solution. So these are few ways that you can use, few messages that you can send to collect that lead. Obviously, everyone would be like this, what's that, what's keeping you up at night, blah, blah, blah. But you just start playing it passively. Look, you're probably not even interested in making money online, which is completely understandable. Most people aren't. Considering you're working in XYZ already, I'm sure you love your job and not looking into something like making money online at the moment. For example, that's what I'm using for appointment setting. For my appointment setting program where I help men only make money through appointment setting. But just to kind of reword it and paraphrase it, to form it into your way, you can use something like, let's say, this one for a B2B. For a B2B, let me just quickly find it. Wait a sec. It was something along the lines of, look, you're probably not even struggling with your sales team at the moment. By the way, sales team, because my offer is based around building science train setters and building science train sales teams inside other people's businesses. By the way, you're probably not even struggling with sales team at the moment, but I just wanted to connect, wanted to shoot you a follow. Maybe you can follow me back as well in case you're ever interested in the future. And that question, not the question, but that phrase immediately lowers their guard down and you're immediately being different than all the other jerks called DMing, like that guy stated to me. And that's exactly That's the exact framework I used to, yeah, just be different than anyone else. And you better believe that in 2025, I mean, like right now, I'm gonna start using it. But in 2025, I'm gonna focus on it like even more. My main focus is gonna be leveraging future pleasures instead of leveraging pain points and amplifying them to offer my solution in that gap that I found. So it's on you if you want to hop on that train or not. But yeah, pretty much that's it from this video. Thanks for watching, and by the way, I do apologize for not uploading in quite a while. I was sick, and yeah, you can maybe even hear it in my voice. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like, I genuinely appreciate it, and keep grinding. See you in the next video.